Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. The action has already started. Looking tidy in possession here. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Zaire Emery. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe. Well, that looks a good ball through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Drogba is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Messi! He's missed, but not by that far. A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Kimmich. Jordan still without a single shot on target. And here's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he can clear it away. Nicely intercepted. Safi Sali. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Shifted it to the flank. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Messi. Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Hernandez with a fine tackle. Can he put it away? Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Now it's Drogba. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent enough try.
Cristiano Ronaldo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. He's intervened well there. Zaire Emery looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now the finish! And he's following up! That's a half-decent try. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, this is a great position. Great hit! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Jordan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And the pass is intercepted. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Drogba.
Jordan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Koundé. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loved it. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking for the runner. Now it's Messi. Ruben Diaz calmly anticipates.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Fermin. Zaire Emery. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Jordan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the action is back on the way. Ronaldinho. Rodri. Pedri. That's been cut out, well played. Neuer punts it upfield. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Upamecano. Rodri. So what can they make of this? Wriggles his way through. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Ronaldinho. Crossed in. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Rodri is there, and he can pick it up. No luck with that dink over the top. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's looking to set free a runner. He can run onto that. Now it's Drogba.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's caused a worry or two.
Cristiano Ronaldo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Now that's well seen too. He's got away. It's Ronaldinho! And more and more and more. And they are pulling clear here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
A case now of complete control. Pedri has given away a free kick. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That has not gone well. Defending was strong and firm. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Safi Sali. Drogba. Drogba! Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. And they're back on the ball again. Barcelona have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied.
Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he thumps it clear. He's found a way through. Nice control. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kimmich. Spread neatly. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Fiddles it through. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Jordan are coasting towards victory. Played back in. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And it's corner. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Hernandez stood up well to him there. And that's not going to reach. Now it's Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Caught offside that time.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
He's only too happy to take that back. Oh, what has happened here? Corner then.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And time is up. Jordan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night, football's ultimate theatre. We have already started here. That looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Pullet. Works it forward. He won't be happy with that one. Valverde. Aim forwards. And here's Cantona. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. Oh, that was vital. That has been slung wide. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Cantona. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Nicely worked. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a brilliant interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Jordan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Great ball, and he's in here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Valverde. And here's Hullet. Got a shot away. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Messi. Pedro. Can he put it away? Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Jordan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Eto'o. It's a good foot in there. Ronaldinho just eases him off the ball. Pedri. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Valverde. Rodri.
Jordan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Rodri. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Ronaldinho. Pedri. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi, and he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Cantona. Valverde. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Jordan head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Jordan carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Ronaldinho. And the finish!
And that's caused a worry or two. Oh, that's fabulous. Cantona. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. That is a crunching tackle. Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Out of play for a throw. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Oh, good-looking ball. Cantona. Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Jordan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Look at the space. Great hit! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Fermin. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi. Played back in. Played out towards the right wing. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cantona. Pull it. He's found the way through. Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Aims beyond the defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, who's going to be first to this? Gullit. Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. Has a look and plays it forward. He's a sharp little ball here. Has a go! It's there! Manchester United are back on level terms. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 3.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Serán sustituidos por
That has been
el
cut
dorsal
short.
22.
Zaire Emery. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Now it's Cruyff. No joy this time.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Right card, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Yaya Toure. Stood up well to him there. Kubo. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Pedri. And he's intervened well there. Into the last 5 minutes. Manchester United finding their passes. Wriggles his way through. There's the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Olise attempts a clearance. Fermi. 2 minutes to be added on. Neatly clipped into space. Kubo tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
He's cut it out. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This, of course, one of the greatest shrines to European football, indeed, to football all over the globe. The Spotify Camp Nou here, pretty much bang centre in the Catalan capital. And as you can see, we've already started here. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's intervened well there. Batistuta.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Oh, he's found some space here. Ruben Diaz promptly onto that, and that is that. That looks a good ball through. There's the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fermi. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Clips it so gently. And they've got rid. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Ronaldinho. Fermi. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Cleared away. Pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. He could be in here. Rodri. Batistuta. Koundé. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Adams. Upamecano. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's lost it, Thunderbolts! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Schmeichel herring after the ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Referee's given a throw.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Works it forward. Neymar. It's Neymar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Really nicely worked opportunity. That's some lovely exchanges.
Neymar had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Not the most accurate pass. Jordan are looking to go forward now. Neatly clipped into space.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
He's had it taken off him. And it's lofted through here. Ronaldinho. Aviati has that under control. That's been cut out, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Shot could be on. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Batistuta. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. So your views on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Jordan lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second. Great hit!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. He's got full. No, not the best of headers. Short changes him with that pass. Yamal. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he was quick to react. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13, el dorsal 7.
And it's Messi. Well read, nice interception. Ronaldinho. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mbappe. 60 minutes played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Yamal. He can run onto that. And he's away. And Batistuta! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Big chance! He has done it! AC Milan are all square. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 16.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe! That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jordan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Jordan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Succumbs to the pressure. Lobbed in behind. And it's hoisted clear. Fermin. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. Jordan do have a chance to counter here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Koundé gets it clear. Deftly away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He is through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Tries a shot! They've scored! And again they hit the front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Jordan take the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Alvarez. Kubo. Alvarez! And that would have won it.
Alvarez was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
And that's been won straight back. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Interception, his positioning was spot on.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He's found a way through. Pedri, Alvarez. Oh, can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Ball's gone out of play. A real chance if he can get through. Vermin! Sticks it away! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that will be it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Vermin, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night, football's ultimate theatre. And as you can see, we've already started here. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, no joy this time.
It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Genuine legend of the Italian game.
Yeah, the Del Piero zone was named after
Ronaldinho! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Caceres. Sané. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he was quick to react. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sané in acres of space out wide. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he thumps it clear. He's gone for goal! Manchester United have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that was never going to make it. Fermin. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, nice touch. And he gets rid in a hurry. Jordan are looking to break at pace. And he's managed to get free. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Cruyff. And claimed it back swiftly. Rijkaard. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And he's intervened well there. Upamecano. It's Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And a header! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Belletti. Rijkaard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Check will they claim to that. Gavi.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And it's Sané. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And that could well leave a mark. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And here's Del Piero. Cruyff! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nice sequence of passes this. And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Gavi. And it's Cáceres. He's in plenty of space here. Gavi. Rodri. Koundé. Now it's Messi.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Rijkaard. The final seconds now. Belletti.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that is out of play. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the second half gets underway.
Jordan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's searching through. Hits one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lesson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruben Diaz. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. The specialist in tearing teams apart. Cruyff, and he's away. He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Jordan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
In with the challenge. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Sane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. Played back in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. Rodri wins the duel this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Jordan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Now the finish! And it's there! And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
He's tried one! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Oh, he's through the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Del Piero. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here. Koundé gets a foot in here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got a big header! It's run loose, who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught napping!
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the time...
There's the hit!
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Short changes him with that pass. That is a great pick out. And he's lost his man here. And the shot! Really well taken goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Maldini. Maldini cuts it out, and it's Belletti. And here's Del Piero. Messi. Fermin. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. He has found the way through, and he's Owen! Oh, that was vital. Out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had it nicked away. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Messi. That's going to go a long way. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Owen! Goal! Arsenal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Jordan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He is through here. Rodri. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's aimed in. Terrific header. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Owen. Roberto Baggio. He's found the way through. It's Baggio! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's hit it long. Ernest. Great defending, strong and determined. Jordan are trailing against the run of play. Owen.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. Ronaldinho. Fermin. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fermin. Played into space out wide. Messi. Was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Tries a shot! And he's there to clear it. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a shade optimistic. Owen is carrying after that one.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ronaldinho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's got away. And here's Owen.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chooses to go back. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Pedri. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Seedorf. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's cut it out. Over to the left.
Jordan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's there to get it away. And they've got a throw. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Ruben Dias. And Koundé. Ruben Dias. Pedri. Ronaldinho. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He can get that clear. Looking for the run. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Jordan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he was quick to react. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. Jordan have it back and can go again. In with the challenge. Defending was strong and firm. Rodri. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ernest. Owen. Jordan can't breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
No, there's no going past him this time.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And here's Ronaldinho. That has not gone well. Pedri. Messi. And the shot!
The attendance for this match was
A real chance and a real let-off.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Well, they've got it again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, super ball! That's an excellent interception.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. That's really well cleared. Now it's Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Out of play for a throw. Messi. 75 minutes played. And he cuts out the supply. Messi in acres of space out wide. Rodri, can he get onto this? And they can counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared away. Ernest, given the lift of his goal. Stood up well to him there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is a great pick out. Now it's Pedri. He's got away. And that is expertly dealt with. Kunde cuts out the pass. Roberto Baggio. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played, well played.
Jordan truly seemed to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good spread. Alvarez. He has found a way through. Alvarez! Well, there's the clearance. Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Jordan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This, of course, one of the greatest shrines to European football, indeed, to football all over the globe. The Spotify Camp Nou here, pretty much bang centre in the Catalan capital. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mateus, Nedved, it's Nedved! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Nedved deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already. De Michelis is there to clear. Now here's the delivery. And that was very necessary. And it's Nedved. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Messi.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the shot! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Jordan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety. He's had it taken off him. Rummenigge. Nedved. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And we have our very first corner. And the header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Messi. He's going to be disappointed with that. 30 minutes gone. He's through here. And that should get the job done. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
penalty. A finish of true class. And they get themselves in front. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
But there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. Fermin couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And here's Ronaldinho. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Son Heung-min. No, he refuses to take the bait. And that's gone loose. Saka. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Cristiano, shot a goal! Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to belt it away. Messi. Rummenigge. Oh, that's well spotted. Gently done. Pedri. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And this could be the final action of the first half. That has been knocked clear. Jordan have their second corner now. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Here we go again then.
Jordan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Can he get onto this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he welcomes it in. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Pullet goes short. Jordan are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Played long and they could be in here. Upamecano getting this one clear. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. There's the header. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ronaldinho. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Messi. And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's picked his way through. Upamecano. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rummenigge. Played out to the left flank. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Ronaldinho. That has ended up in no man's land. Mateus. Mateus, who's set up one goal so far. He might be in here! Rodri does well to get it back. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Jordan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
He's got a side of goal! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or over-hit it? Perfection.
Jordan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Paris Saint-Germain take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
El dorsal 14, el dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Ronaldinho. Alvarez. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. That's good vision. Great position. Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He's got tall. And no, he couldn't find the finish. Oh, some tackle that. That is good alertness. Kunde makes the interception. Kubo looking to get on the end of this. Ernest. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Distributed tidily and claimed it back swiftly. He can run onto that. Messi. Now there's a fine ball. movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. He won't be happy with that one.
Ernest really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Alvarez. Iniesta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Ronaldinho.
Chance to finish. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And that will be the final act. Jordan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Now it's Rodri.
Ronaldinho. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
There's the shot! Roberto Carlos.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long
He gets big!
Fermin did well to stay calm there. So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
And it's Messi. Serginho.
First quarter of an hour gone. Cristiano Ronaldo has cut it out. Played with speed from back to front.
Portugal do have a chance to counter here.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He is through here.
And he's there to retrieve it.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Serginho.
Van Dijk. João Cancelo.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
It's one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Serginho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then.
Defending of the desperate variety.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Now it's Messi.
A good ball, and this looks promising.
Great chance!
And he's really put himself on the line here.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ronaldinho.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
30 minutes gone. Serginho. Roberto Carlos. Back into the middle. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Now it's Messi.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Iniesta. Rodri. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the finish! He has done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Messi. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Ruben Dias. And it's Van Dijk. Roberto Carlos. Cristiano. He's gone for goal. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Jordan have their second corner now. Portugal are looking to go forward now.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
João Cancelo calmly anticipates. Iniesta. Shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho. And the first half is done. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Jordan in control at half-time, 2-0. There's the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Iniesta. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. Messi's cross. Serginho. And Araujo. Upamecano cuts it out. And he's picked out the run. Vigo could try cutting inside here. Oh, smashing header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Pass is coming off. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldinho given the lift of his goal. Ronaldinho. Iniesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Ronaldinho. That's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Drogba. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Good read, needed to be. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Ronaldinho. He's through here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Drogba. Iniesta. Drogba. Koundé. Oh, super find. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he was quick to react. Pedri. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Van Dijk. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Great ball if he can get there. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Messi gets into some space.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think...
Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, well played. Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is good strength. Can he get away here? And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Collier. He's played him through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Roberto Carlos. Oh, this is a terrific run. And here's Figo.
Can he finish?
5 minutes left on the clock. Couldn't squeeze it through. Serginho. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's in space and looking for options. Portugal could have here their final chance. Portugal have their third corner. Iniesta goes short. Into the box.
Up he goes! Terrific header!
Well, that is remarkable.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
1 minute to add, according to the board.
So that's it. It is all over.
Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing.
What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. And as you can see, we've already started here. That has ended up in no man's land. Played out to the right. Pass is just off target. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Big header! Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the runner. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. What a throw in. Oh, good spread. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter.
Neymar!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Eto'o. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has been cut short. And here's Eto'o, and he's had it nicked away. Ronaldinho. That's a good run down the left. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Jordan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Eto'o. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's found support out wide. Adams calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer. And here's Eto'o. Interesting ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that has been knocked clear.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Beckenbauer. It's a really well-measured ball. Ronaldinho. Oh, important interception. Now the finish! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Jordan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Quality ball. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a shade optimistic. Upamecano, and he opts to go forward. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Foot in. Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Bayern Munich really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he latch on to this? That looks a good ball through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Played with finesse. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Fermin. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's a key interception. And the half-time whistle goes. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Jordan come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the... Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. And here's It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's in plenty of space here. Ronaldinho. Spread neatly. And here's Messi. The message is clear. None shall pass. Big chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
He gets big. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Oh, that's well spotted. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Jordan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Somewhat off target. Oh, good-looking ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Eto'o.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
He's played him through. That is good alertness. Messi. Rodri. Cafu. He's got away. Christian has a goal! Roberto Carlos. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? And he's in on goal. Mbappe! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Mbappe really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows. Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Cafu. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shot a goal! Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That pass has been well intercepted. Spread out to the left. Rodri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Ronaldinho! It's loose and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And they've got a throw. And here's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the hit! Now it's Eto'o. He could be in here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Out to the right. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well-timed, excellent interception. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, nicely intercepted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank...